Welcome back, y'all. Another video making memories with the Morgans. We're back on Grand Bayou today. Nice, beautiful, sunny day. As you can see, we're already at the ramp. Figured I'd shoot a little intro before we get in the water. Got another friend of ours on his party barge out there. We're going there to the brim today, see if they start to get on the beds. It's still a little bit early from what we caught them in the last couple years, but the water temperature warmed up a little quicker this year, so hopefully we can find a few here and there, maybe a bed or two. But if we don't, y'all won't never see this video. So if y'all watching it, y'all know we found some. We just get in the water and go see if we can get on some. We're on the lake already. As you can see, the lake is a lot smoother than it was last time we was out here running noodles. We're gonna shoot across.
Are noodles okay?
Yeah, when I get on the plane, then they come back and see us. We got our noodles in the floorboard right there. Got our bait over here in the box. We may throw them noodles out and then go see if we can find some brim. I don't know, we ain't figured it out yet. Here we go. Does not look like it's in good shape. I better call that buddy of mine and tell him his boat is just about sunk. Buddy of mine leases this property right here, and that's our little fishing boat. It's just about sunk.
I wonder how that happened. Somebody did that. Oh, look, it's full of water.
Yeah. What's that, Herbie? Hey, girl.
Hey, how are y'all?
Friend of mine's boat that has his property here leased. We fixing to call, let him know what that his boat's about sunk. That ain't good. Make a phone call. We'll catch y'all later.
First one of the day.
That's a whopper.
Mm-hmm.
Camera on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't throw the first one bad. That's bad luck. In a live well. A little bit bigger, huh?
No. I think it's the same fish.
I don't think.
Yo! I just throw my cricket on my face.
You should see what it tastes like. What you feeding him? Oh.
Go get bigger, little one.
I got a bite right there. Probably got my cricket.
So we come up in a cove here. We're gonna do a little brim fishing around the edges. Brim don't seem to be on the bed real good, but we pick up a few here and there. So while we're brim fishing, we decided we'd throw out a couple noodles. We got some old spam today. Just gonna see if they
and got my finger.
See if they're interested in it. My wife's catching the wrong thing herself.
Yep, that hurt. I gotta figure out another way to get them out of here.
Alright, we didn't put the 10 out. We're just gonna run those 10, see how they do while we do a little more brim fishing. We'll get something on, we'll turn the camera back on or get in some brim or something. Hopefully. We ain't caught but 2.
Filming our phone.
Big one. Big one.
Oh yeah, pretty one. You the keeper?
You could hold for time, dude.
Well, I better keep them because we catch a few, huh? Or no?
We'll get some bigger ones.
Okay.
Bye-bye, little fella. He's running from him. Oh, gee.
Jinx me. Be careful. Don't fall. Under the boat. Go to the right. Pop back up right here. Here it is.
I see the fish. Well, you didn't need a net on this.
Shoot. No, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
Not bad.
Not moving anymore. Oh, oh. That's my first line.
May have come off. Like a bat.
That's a good one.
He's all that.
Oh, through that eyeball. Let's through the line right here in the middle. I guess we could blow it all up on the bank.
Huh?
I guess they get blown. That wind. This wind is not good today. Some pliers.
Yeah.
Good one. Yep. Was that a canoe up against the bank?
Yep.
If we got two more on. Yep, look, they're swimming around each other out there. That one we just went under. Just pop back up. Okay.
Still on there?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Holy smoke!
Golly.
That's the biggest one we ever caught on the noodle
I
right
think
there.
so.
He broke the swivel on the noodle.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Hook's still in him, but he broke the swivel. Look at that.
Golly.
That's definitely the biggest one we ever caught on the noodle. Let me get him.
Where's your scale?
It's in it. He's about to.
That's why it was
He's about to pull the hook out himself.
that's why it was going crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so big.
That's a dangerous situation right there with that hook.
You might just need to leave it alone. Andy, that was in the net.
Alright, hook's out of him. We're going to have to tie that hook back on without that swivel, because we'd have lost him, we wouldn't have had the net.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that noodle, I'll get the scale out. Here, I'll move it.
Turn it off for a second.
Keep it running.
Oh, huh?
Keep it running.
He's gonna get me.
He ain't gonna get you.
Turn it back on.
Yeah. Put him back in the net.
How much?
8.2.
Did I say? I said 8 pounds.
Best one we caught on the noodle.
I got lucky. I'm not usually good at that at all.
And it was alive well. Another good one. He don't swivel the call. He was barely hooked. Look at that.
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
Look how he's hooked.
Golly. Good thing we got to him when we did.
That was luck. Yeah, that's another good one.
Yep.
Look at here. In the lab. Why am I going in there? Well, I wonder why.
I give up.
Ow.
You? That's what you get for being mean and not letting me catch no brim today.
You want to feel him so you know what he feels like?
That's what you get for being ugly. I don't like ugly. Mm-hmm. He's going your way. Go to the right. I'll pop up on the other side of the boat. Getting it over there. Here he comes back. Where'd he go? Look at him. Might be a good one.
He said if I stay by this trolling motor, he oh, it needs a baby.
A baby. Looks like it was swimming when you went no baby though.
That's good eating size right there. I'd actually rather have them just a little bit bigger than this than them short enough 6, 7, 8 pounders.
The ones are more fun though.
In the lab.
Get him out of here.
What you got? What you got, Riro?
Monster. It sounds like a monster. He gives me.
Mm-hmm.
He's above the slot, but he's going back.
Let him go some more.
Catch and release.
Anglers, not fishermen.
Beautiful day. Look at my poor legs.
Yep. You burnt for sure. Sunblock is right over there in that corner. Guess what?
Right here. Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
Yeah. You hear about that all night.
Friends of ours, we'll try to get one. Get them in on the action. Is it a baby?
Yeah, he ain't very big.
Oh, it's good eating size. Oh yeah, he's good. 2.5 pounds, huh? Perfect size. Yeah, he was going nuts. Like he was way bigger. Put this thing in reverse. I got some pliers. You need them? Rerun?
Yeah, you got some.
Huh?
Yeah,
Here, Mika. Here, Mika.
Oh.
No, no, stop, stop.
The whole fish is coming in.
The whole what?
The whole fish is coming in.
It's a lot easier to do that.
Stop,
That's what?
not throw nothing.
Do not throw the fire.
We headed back to the boat ramp, y'all. Had a good day on the water. What time is it now, baby?
It is 6:38.
6:38. Time to get the boat on the trailer and all back to the house. Be about 7:30. Got a live well full of delicious catfish. Caught several bream. No, they just ain't on the beds yet. But still had a good day. We're gonna get back to the house. I'm gonna go ahead and fillet these old catfish. And probably gonna do some blackened catfish for y'all. We done showed y'all the fried catfish. We're gonna probably do some blackened catfish. Today's my wife's birthday, so we're probably gonna do a little cooking for our birthday. Not tonight, but one day this week, maybe Thursday, because everybody's off for Good Friday. But when this video comes out, it'll probably be next weekend from now. This is the 29th of March. So, had a good day though, got sunburnt. I can feel it on my legs. Trolling motor done great. Battery held up great. Everything worked great. We was head on back toward the boat ramp. Was probably speed, when I edited the video, I probably speed it up for you where you ain't gotta watch the whole thing, but it is just it's a beautiful evening. They're headed to a boat ramp down the lake. We're headed back to Grand Bayou, so y'all come ride along with us. Made it back to the dock. Go get the pickup. You gonna put the boat on the trailer, baby?
I guess I'll try.
Alright. We're gonna go get the pickup. Another boat coming in. Back trailer down. See what she's got. She's usually pretty good at it. It's been a while since she's done it. You know, we just really starting to be on the water often this year. Let's see what she's got. Here we go, y'all. We're all unedited. She's done it before. It's been a while. Perfect. Give it a little juice. All right. Trim motor up. All right, kill it. Not bad. What do you think? Guys, we made it back home. This is my old fish cleaning sink. First time fish been cleaned on it this year, so y'all don't pay no attention to it. We got the skin and the surface clean, and one side of the sink. Other side of the sink is full of leaves. We live on a bunch of oak trees. But we did scrub it down, put some antibacterial bleach on it, scrub it again. You hear the duck in the background. Don't even know if this is gonna work, but y'all gonna see it here if it does or does not. This is a $30 inverter. You can get it off of Amazon. That runs off your DeWalt batteries. I have bigger DeWalt batteries, and if it doesn't work off of this 4 amp hour, we will put the 9 on it just to see if it'll work. But it has a light on it, multiple brightness settings, strobe as well. It also has old school USB and USB-C on it. It charges your phone's pretty good, and you see it's got one 110 outlet on there. So, like I said, I don't know. It's only a 200-watt inverter. That fillet knife bogged down in a big old catfish runs around 150 to 170 watts. So, not real sure it's going to work. But we did end up with 6 fish. We left early. We should be out there still right now catching them. But we get a couple of them out the boat and see. Probably ain't going to film, but 1 or 2. Don't want to bore y'all with the cleaning process. But going to film 1 or 2 of them to see if this power inverter works. If y'all don't want to spend all the money on the Harbor Freight one that I keep pushing, and I really wish y'all would because y'all would enjoy it. We're going to see if this one right here will tote that bubble blade. My fillet knife of choice. Best in the business, in my opinion. Y'all stand by. Alright, so got this catfish up here. It's one of the smaller ones. We're going to try it just to see if this bow blade will work on this inverter. I'll wash my hands off real quick. You ain't got to worry about watching that. Turn the water hose on.
Skeeters are terrible.
Good old Louisiana skeeters.
They are horrible already.
Alright, so the question is, will it even start it up? Plug her in, turn the power on, get the blue light, hit it one more time. Now we're ready. Fingers crossed. I promise y'all, I did not try this before I come out here, so it may make me look crazy, but I believe it's going to run it. All right. Of course, you got my Harbor Freight light magnetized to my shelf bracket. You know, I'm a big Harbor Freight supporter. I take the blades out because one of my blades is not done correctly. All right. Got them back in. Like I said, we only got 6 fish to do. Good mess. Beautiful fillet right there.
Fillet.
And I know in my other videos, a lot of y'all ask, what do we do with this part right here? So we freeze this and we use it for when we go down to Holly Beach and stuff, for crab bait in our traps. Y'all just witnessed me mess up. Still worked out though. Like I said, we cut this right here off. Use this in our nets. Use this part in our traps. Works out real good. There is a little strip of meat right here. What everybody questions what to do with it. Right through here. When we filleting fish, we don't worry about that. I mean, I guess some could say it's wasteful, but we use it to catch crabs, and we eat the crabs as well too. Trim them ribs out. This one here is clean. Put this to the side. We'll just put him in the sink for now. That way we can freeze him. Big one, which weighs 8.2 pounds. And see if that fillet knife will run it through there. This fish here is one of the biggest ones we caught on Noodle at Grand Bay. 8.2 pounds. Pretty sure it's a female. Really probably should have thrown it back, but we was trying to get enough to do some blackened catfish for my wife's birthday. So that's the only reason we held on to it. Let me wash my hands again.
Okay.
Like I said, this one here is going to be hard for me to hold. This is going to be a monster fillet off of this fish. Try to hang that fin off the table here. Now see, a fish this big, he does have a pretty good piece of meat right there. We'll probably go ahead and, after we get the fillet off of him, skin him out and get that piece of meat because it's going to be big. So even that fillet right there, you need to fillet that again, in my opinion, because it's just so thick. That fillet right there weighs over 1.5 pounds. I mean, that is a monster fillet. That's a 12-inch blade, and the fillet is longer than that 12-inch blade. Like I said, we will come back and get this off of him right here. That's just too much meat to put in a crab trap. So far, the little inverter's holding up. Pretty impressive. You can take that long with you in the boat and pretty well have one of these battery operated instead of spending the money getting a lithium powered boat blade. Just about spend you $30, attach it to your DeWalt battery. They do make them from Milwaukee or whatever you want, your brand of choice. I went a little farther back on him, got some ribs on him. We're gonna put him over here with the rest of the crab bait. But like I said, we're gonna get that piece off of him because he's good size. See right there how far I come back in the rib. Boat blade cut through it. Inverter toted it. Pretty impressive. Now that right there, even though it's rib meat, perfect crab bait. That's pretty right there. When we strip it up, we'll get the red off of it. I'm not gonna bore y'all with any more. I got 5 or 6 more to do, and we're gonna put them in some water, and we're gonna do some blackened fish this time instead of fried fish. We showed y'all fried fish. We're gonna do some blackened fish this time. So I'm gonna get the rest of them, get them filleted out, and probably pick y'all up in a couple days when we do the cooking. Thank y'all for watching so far. All right, we back for the last part of this catch, clean, and cook. We caught the fish on Sunday, and here we are on Wednesday. We're going to do some blackened catfish for y'all on the Blackstone outside in my little outdoor kitchen area. I got some mixed vegetables here. My wife's already been preparing a little bit. Got onions, mushrooms, bell pepper. Then we got some stir-fry vegetables here. Then on our way back from the Bayou Jeep Bash this weekend, we stopped by Kuchner's.
Partners,
however you say it.
The CH is silent, I think they say.
In Crotch Springs.
I'm sure someone can correct us on that.
Garlic and jalapeno pork sausage. We're going to throw a couple of links of that on there. Got our catfish here, washed up good. We're going to lay our catfish out. This seasoning here we picked up from the little place too. Kuchner's, however you say it. Somebody please. Cartners. Somebody please tell us how to say it correctly. We even tried to call them and they was closed to see if they could tell us how to pronounce it. But we're gonna lay our fish out. If you notice on the fillet, you got a smooth side and a rough side. This rough side here was actually the side against the backbone. This is the side the skin was on right here. We're gonna lay it all rough side up first. That's just the way I do it. It's not necessarily the right way. The reason I'm doing it that way is so whenever I flip it over to season the other side, the flat side will be freshly seasoned for whatever we go on the flat top with it. That way when we flip it over, we can add a little more seasoning to it if it's washed off on our pan here. We'll get it all laid out.
What do you want? What? You want some fish too? You gotta sit pretty. You gotta sit pretty for the folks. Hey, Zeke, you gotta sit pretty for them. Always begging.
We ended up freezing a lot of fish. This is just enough fish for my wife and I. Paper towels. Dry my hands off where I don't get fish all over our seasoning. We're gonna put just a little bit of lemon juice on each fillet.
Yeah, I forgot to get fresh lemons.
Just for kind of a binder for our seasoning. Also, the acidity in the lemon juice kind of
takes out the fishy taste, or
it kind of takes out the fishy taste, and it kind of also cooks it a little bit. But when you blacken fish, you gotta be very generous with your seasoning. You gotta really coat it down with seasoning, and you want your whether you're doing it in a skillet or on a Blackstone like we are, you want it pretty warm. to where it actually get that blackened effect. My wife and I's opinion, just about can't have too much fish on there. I mean, too much seasoning. I'm sorry.
Fish on your seasoning?
Zeke, you better get out from below me. If you get the seasoning, your nose down there.
What you doing down there? You waiting for something to fall? Huh? He said he's from Abbeville, from down south, so I can take the seasoning, Daddy. Huh? You take the seasoning?
We're just gonna make sure we got a real good coating on there. When I open this, I didn't open it quite enough. Now we're getting a little better. But there was actually a guy when we stopped in there promoting these seasonings.
They were all good.
And
There's like,
we
what,
tried
5 different ones?
all 4 or 5 of them he had, and I think we bought everything he had. We also use a lot of Stale Crackers products. Watch him a lot on YouTube. That's his Gator Drool. That's his W sauce, Worcestershire sauce.
That's good in just about everything.
Well, actually, that's his Worcestershire sauce. That's different than
yeah.
his W sauce. We're going to add a little extra garlic just because we like garlic. I know it looks like a lot, but that's the key whenever you're blackening fish. You got to have a lot of seasoning on there. And like I said, that's the reason we've done them with the rough side up, because when you finish, you want your rough side to be the presentable side to where it looks prettier. So when you flip it, of course you're going to lose a little bit of your seasoning. So as you're cooking it, you take your seasoning out there to your grill or your cast iron or whatever you're cooking in, and add a little more to it. Put a little lemon
Really
juice on
good
this
in
side.
cast iron over a fire. It's really good.
I know a lot of people say you can't beat fried catfish, and I'm not going to say this beats fried catfish.
No.
But I know I like eating it, I would say, almost equally as good as fried catfish. And the good thing about it, it's a whole lot healthier for you than fried, and you don't feel as full.
Their seasoning is low sodium also. That's one good thing about that.
Cut it off. I got my Blackstone preheating outside. Got it oiled down already. Had a little thunder shower come by this early afternoon. Kind of hindered our afternoon plans. We was putting some garden planter boxes together for one of my wife's many raised beds and garden projects that she has. So we didn't get to quite finish that little project before the rain hit. Y'all drop a comment, let me know if y'all like blackened fish or baked fish or grilled fish, anywhere close to as much as y'all like fried fish. I know I feel better after eating
Yeah, definitely.
baked fish or blackened fish. Normally we put a little slice of lemon on each one of them to make it pretty, but
Yep, I forgot.
the lemon juice is going to serve the same purpose. We're going to give that a minute and make sure the Blackstone's ready. This is going to be the last thing we put on the Blackstone. We're going to go ahead and put our vegetables, get some taters over there in the bowl. We're going to go ahead and get them cooking first. Then the last thing we'll do, we'll throw our fish on there and put a good blacking on it. Hopefully it turns out good. Blackstone's pretty well seasoned, so it shouldn't stick. And we'll go outside and get everything ready to put it on. So here we are outside, back deck, still drizzling a little bit. Got the Blackstone ready. As you can see, it's greased up real nice right here. Got all our seasonings, vegetables, and our sausage. My wife actually makes homemade butter. As you can see, got some homemade butter in there. We're gonna make a butter garlic sauce with freshly chopped elephant garlic right here, and some dried Italian seasoning to baste over the fish. But we don't even have the fish out here right now. Fish is still inside. We're gonna do our vegetables and our sausage and get our butter sauce right. We're just gonna let our butter right there for now, time being. This is a 36-inch 4-burner, 4-zone Blackstone. My wife got me for my birthday a couple years ago. Does real good. Put a little olive oil there to put our sausage on. Smear it out a little bit. I got everything on low right now. I just had it heating up. Put our 3 lengths of sausage on there. Y'all don't let me forget to flip that here in a second. Put our vegetables on this side. We completely isolate different heat. I mean, I know it's one piece of iron, but you can control it a little bit. Get our olive oil good and spread out. A lot of vegetables. My wife and I love a lot of vegetables. And we also take lunch to work the next day.
Let's put it in the bowl. You leaving me?
Can't forget the mushrooms.
You're gonna be mad at you about the mushrooms.
Spread them out. Start hitting it with some seasoning. Can't go wrong with some Tony's. If you don't like Tony's, I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna be real generous with Tony's. Only thing you gotta be careful with Tony's is the sodium in it. Tony's does have a lot of sodium, and we just don't like the low sodium Tony's as much as the normal Tony's. We'll hit it with some garlic on all of our vegetables. Like I said, I know it looks like a lot of seasoning, but we're gonna mix them up.
Pepper.
My wife loves pepper. Grind a little pepper on there. Woohoo!
God bless you.
At least I didn't sneeze on the food. Oh, there's pepper and Tony's. Our butter
A little bit of both.
already melting real good, so we're gonna get it off some of the hottest heat. Move it over here in this corner. Add a little bit of stale crackers, gator drool, just put a little heat to it. Just a little touch. We're also going to put a little bit of lemon juice in it to keep the zest going on the fish. You know, we put about that much in it. Don't really know how much that was, but
We got fresh garlic. You gonna put fresh garlic or that garlic?
oh, yeah, I forgot about fresh garlic. I meant to grab this.
I need to use your fingers with that. Don't put too much. Your hands probably won't fit in there.
Oh, that's hot right there. Let's put a little generous dose of it.
It's dried basil, oregano, parsley.
Like I said, now we got the vegetable season. Give them a good mix. Like I said, it's just the two of us, but the reason we cook so much is, number one, I'm fat. I like to eat. Number two is we take our lunch to work, and I also feed my mechanic that works with me at work. He says I don't ever give him a shout out. Here's your shout out, Austin Jones. I'm sure you'll eat some of this tomorrow. No, matter of fact, he went on vacation tomorrow to go turkey hunting.
Oh, well, dang. Well, sorry for him then.
But that is your official shout out.
You gonna go ahead and put the fresh garlic in there, or you gonna wait? Wait,
When it
wait
finishes.
closer then.
When it finishes melting, bro.
Fresh garlic will burn on you real quick. You gotta be careful. What's that bird say?
I think he says, I need you, I need you.
That's what he sounds like.
Had a little time to do some cooking. We're going to flip our sausage. Starting to get a good, nice, crispy skin on it. You can see all of our butter is melted. We're going to go ahead and add our elephant garlic. This little dish here may or may not came from Chili's by accident. I don't know who got it. I just know it ended up in my house.
I think that was Mama.
We got our elephant garlic in there. Give our butter a little stir. Like I said, we're just going to use this to baste our fish as we're cooking it so it won't dry out.
It's good to pour over it at the end too, or dip in it. It's good for just about anything.
Give it a taste test. Like I said, this is homemade garlic. I mean homemade butter.
It's homegrown garlic.
Homegrown garlic. Needs a little more lemon in it. Give another little little stir. Now we are not sponsored by no means by Stale Cracker, but we do use a lot of his seasoning. That's no lie. That's a little better there.
What you waiting on, Zeus? You waiting on something to fall, buddy? Our old bulldog. He's been with us, what, 13 years?
13 years. Bless his heart, he got heartworms.
Yeah, he's hanging in there,
He
though.
still hangs in there with us. We've treated him for him and everything else.
Louisiana, the mosquitoes are just, it's almost impossible to keep them drinking anything they're not supposed to. I mean,
Vegetables are looking real good. I think I'm going to hit them with a little more seasoning. I can just look at them and tell they're not seasoned
I
enough.
may or may not have to put a little bit more on when you're in the house.
Oh, so you put some more in there?
Just a little bit.
I think it may need some more. What do you think?
Probably.
Egg roll, just kidding.
Okay.
Add a little more seasoning to there.
I can eat just that.
We're going to get us a piece of tater.
That's one of my projects down there. You see that one raised bed? That's one of the honeydews he was talking about.
Yeah, the rain intercepted it.
Yeah, intercepted the fire pit back there that needs to be, boxes need to be burned. We're actually under a burn ban before this happened. I bet you we're not under one now, huh?
Can't never tell about Natchez Ferry.
True.
Get us a little piece of something to try here.
Looks like they're just about done.
Just to see about the seasoning. I believe it's about right.
You done?
See this right here? Water chestnut. I love a water chestnut. I don't know why. Love water chestnut. Like Missy said, you can eat just that. Just the vegetables. Probably end up taking most of that sausage to work in the morning for breakfast.
It needed to
Give
be
me a little-
cooked. We had it left over, so it needed to be
Give me a little
cooked.
sip of water here. Gotta stay on that water, you know. Big news for the channel. We broke 500 subscribers last week, I believe. We're up to like 625 now. We got over 3,000 watch hours. We're pretty close to 4,000. Need to get to 1,000 subscribers. Maybe we can start making a few pennies and have a little return on always toting the camera around with us. So y'all help us out. If y'all ain't subscribed, according to analytics on the channel, over 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if 1 out of 3 of y'all subscribe, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it.
That's probably just about done, huh?
Yeah. We'll give this a few more minutes. Check on our butter over here. As you can see, the butter is starting to bubble a little bit. We want it good and warm. We want to cook all the goodness. Uh-oh, gotta wash that. Set that aside. We want to cook all the garlic down in there to where it really gets the flavor. I'm gonna go wash this spatula. I believe our sausage is just about done. We're gonna flip it one more time. Our garlic butter is doing good over here. Smells delicious. Wish y'all could smell it.
Smell-o-vision.
Our vegetables are pretty well done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this off over here. Freshly washed spatula. We're gonna move all this over, get it off the heat. We're gonna leave it on here though where it stay warm. Should be far enough out of the heat.
Now you gotta lay right there. Just right there. We got another one just waiting for something to fall off. What you doing, Bobby Cat? She done had a fresh piece of fish a while ago. She's about the same age as Zeus. We've had her for a long time.
So we got Bobby Cat when she was a kitten.
Yeah.
And my wife raised her, and she never was really a big house cat. She wanted to be outside more.
She went in and out.
Then when my wife's mom and daddy was still alive, she became their kitten, and they live about 500 yards from us down the bottom of the hill. And so our dogs were driving her crazy, so she went to live with them at the bottom of the hill. Shortly
Where
after,
they spoiled her rotten.
right, and they had her fixed. Well, shortly after that, whenever her mom and dad passed, my wife's mom and dad passed, we was leaving one night to go eat, I believe.
Well, we lost her for that. She left for a month. We didn't know what happened to her. We were so upset over losing her because she was such a part of all of our lives.
And one night we was leaving, I think we was going to eat, and she crossed in front of my headlights right here by the house, and my wife got out and called her once or twice, and she come running like she was here her whole life. So my wife really needed that after losing her parents. So that meant a lot. She's been with us now ever since. But I'm gonna go in and get the fish and come back out. Hopefully our fish don't stick. I'm gonna clean the grill a little bit off camera, get some of this off of it right here, and we'll start with our fish. Look, don't let this little bowl right here fool you. This is not temperature safe. We're gonna scoot this out of the way.
We have those little things.
It will burn.
Those little sleeves.
It will burn the mess out of you.
That's what you need for it. The ones that
over.
go on our cast iron. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? That's what you need. It'll be
Give it a
perfect
good
for
stir.
it. Those
All right,
little
we got our
sleeves.
fish out here. We're gonna turn the heat up just a little bit. As you see, I got the fresh coat of oil on the grill. Turn the heat up. It's pretty warm. We're gonna cook in these two zones here so we can keep these down here cool. We're gonna give it just a little second to heat up. We're gonna throw our fish on there. I believe our grill's hot enough now to do a little blackening. Put a fresh coat of olive oil on. Spread it out just a little bit.
You wouldn't get in the way, would you?
No,
No, not at all. Look at it, both of them. Just waiting on one little piece to fall. Rotten dogs.
Like I said, we're going this side down. See what I'm talking about the seasoning kind of coming off of that top side?
And once you place them on the grill, you're not supposed to move them, right? Like you let them
Once
get that crust on them.
Once they start cooking. Now the blackening part looks like it's burnt if you actually do it right. I don't like it really that dark. My wife doesn't either. So now we got it on here. We're gonna come back with our seasoning we got from Cartner's.
Cartner's.
Like I said,
I think
whatever
it's Cartner's.
the hell the name of it is. If y'all know it, please tell me. Make sure that's again, y'all. That is the key to blackening the fish. You got to have the seasoning on there. We're gonna give it about 3 minutes on this one side, and we're gonna check it. And then once we turn it over, we'll baste it with our garlic butter sauce. Keep that stirred up good. It's cooling down. We're gonna put it a little more closer to the heat. And try not to dump it on this weenie dog down here. Been about 3 minutes. Keeping our garlic butter stirred. June bugs
Sorry,
is
y'all.
terrible
I'm
out
over
here.
here squatting. It's what is it? April, and we've been fighting June bugs since March.
Hopefully we got a pretty good crust on here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Like I said, blackened is actually a little darker than that, but we don't like it much darker than that. As you can see, the Blackstone is not sticking, it's doing good. We're gonna let this cook another 3 minutes. About 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes on this side. But first, we're gonna go ahead and baste it with some of this butter garlic. Just to keep it moist. Don't want it drying out on you.
It's great to dip it in after it's done too.
We're gonna let that cook and see what it looks like here in about 3 minutes. It's been about 3 minutes now. I believe we're gonna have a good blacking on it. It's about like my wife and I like it. We are gonna turn it over just so we can baste it one time. We'll actually start with this piece over here. Just so we can baste it one time with our garlic butter. That's perfect to me.
Yep. Let's see.
This little guy here is trying to fall apart because it was so thin. That's going to be our sample
I might need a
piece.
sample. Yeah, I need a sample of that one.
About let my bowl handle get too hot here. We're going to hit it pretty generous with that garlic butter. We're going to let that cook just a minute, and we're going to go ahead and take it up to where it don't overcook. We're going to pull our vegetables back over to heat just to warm them up for just a second once we pull our fish off, and then we'll pick y'all up inside. We're going to go ahead and plate it up and maybe get our reactions trying this little pitiful piece of filet right here. I guarantee it's going to be good though. But I think we're about ready to take it up.
Y'all just never mind the chicken walking down here on the patio. That's the only one our granddaughter named, and for some reason she thinks she has to stay up here all the time. What's her name? Sweetie. Imagine that. All these spoiled animals. Try that piece.
This is going to be our sample piece, and put it over here where, well,
it'll cool off a little bit.
I'll tell you what, we're going to pull it. I'm going to put it over here for now. I'm going to pull all of our vegetables back. Just let them warm up one good time before we go in and eat. Like I said, most of that sausage, we had it open. We needed to cook it. It's great sausage from Kuchner's,
Partners.
We're going to let these warm up just a second. We'll take most of that sausage to work with me tomorrow for breakfast for me and my crew.
I'm going to put the rest of this garlic butter over the
Might as
vegetables.
well.
Too much goodness to waste.
That elephant garlic, y'all, is good. Normal garlic burns quick. Elephant garlic, it does not burn as quick. Be a little more lenient with it, and it's also huge. It's about 3 times the size of normal garlic cloves. So we got the best out of our garlic butter there. It's gone. Flip these one time, our vegetables. Now look, if there's something y'all want to see cooked, I can just about probably cook it, or my wife can cook it. My wife's a great cook. Needs to put out a cookbook. We believe in seasoning stuff though. Probably why my blood pressure's high and all that, but I only got one life to live. Might as well enjoy it. Go ahead and take our vegetables up. You know what really stinks about music and stuff on YouTube is this video would have been a whole lot better with a little Creole Cajun music playing in the background. But
we always listen to music. Music going all the time.
We got TV and sound bar and all that down there that I've got cut off right now because I don't want to get no copyright strikes from Facebook. YouTube. So if we could just play some music, it'd be a lot better. And Cody Cook, if you're watching, Sure would like to have a couple of your songs with your permission. They fit a lot of our videos perfect. Take our sausage up, we'll just throw it right on top of here too. We're gonna move inside.
Don't trip over the dog.
We're back inside now. Got our little trial piece right here. Cut me off a piece of it. See what we're working with.
I think it's cooked perfect.
Give it a 8 out of 10. Needs a little more citrus to it.
If we'd had fresh lemon, it'd been better. We
Yeah,
normally
we never
have
put
fresh.
sliced lemon on it.
We normally do.
It's cooked perfect. Crunch is there. Seasoning's good. Needs just a little touch of citrus on it. I'll give you a bite. See what you think. While you biting that, I'm gonna bite.
Crunch is definitely there.
Let's do a little bit of citrus.
Yeah.
I mean, talk my mouth full.
Pretty good.
Could probably squirt a
Very
little more
good.
lemon juice over it.
Yeah.
Turned out 8 out of 10. I'd say maybe 8.5 out of 10.
It's very
Highly
good.
recommend it.
That
Way more healthy.
seasoning is very good.
So
Low sodium.
we're gonna show y'all when we get it plated up with our vegetables, and that'll probably be just about the end of this catch, clean, and cook video.